Well, good morning. We're getting going this morning. It's not as wet as it was yesterday, which is nice. Kind of dry. The ground's actually dry this morning. Yesterday it was wet and muddy. So didn't have as much drizzle last night. There was a little bit of drizzle in coming down when we went to bed, when we went and crawled in the trailer, which was quite early because we didn't want to get drizzled on. Just didn't, just thought we had a good day, so we thought we'd get in early. So we did. So it was, getting up this morning was kind of a surprise that it isn't so wet. Good thing. Anyway, we're heading up the hill today. We're going Tolkan campground, I think is what the name of it is. That's the one I'm shooting for. Unless we find some sort of dispersed camping before we get to that, which I really doubt. Poison oak is certainly an issue here, so wherever we go, I'm going to keep an eye out for that stuff. Not a fan of poison oak.
You should turn that off.
So
clear out your...
No, she said I should turn it off to clear my throat. No, not going to do it. Anyway, we'll see what the day brings. We're going to get close to that Tolkan campground is fairly close to, well, not real close, but it's in the direction of Shelter Cove, and then we're going to take a drive. When we hit the road, we're going to go down to Shelter Cove and check that out. See if there's a gas station. I don't know if I need it or not, but it wouldn't be bad to get some if there's some gas there. So, and if not, then from then we're going to head on to Usel Road and drive the Usel Road going south to Usel campground. So that's kind of what we're doing. This is a very unusual trip for us because it's all campground stays, and we don't normally want to do that, but on the coast here it's a little hard to find dispersed camping in areas that aren't private. Although we did find a very nice dispersed camping spot yesterday up on the hill when we came back from the lighthouse. Up on the hill there, right, but it was right next to the road. I mean, it was really nice. It was underneath a bunch of big old trees. Real nice, pretty spot. Lots of moss and ferns. So that was surprising because I really not expected too much in the way of dispersed camping on this trip. But we will see. Well, we went down to the beach and got a family picture on the beach. I'll throw up here, and then we're on the road. 9:39. Still pretty early. Have no idea how long it's going to take us to get where we're going, but we'll get there when we do. This is a site that people stop to take pictures of. There's a pickup truck in a tree. Looks like they put a cable on it and winched it up there. There's a lot of poison oak here. That's poison oak. So you got to kind of watch where you go. But there's a little road here. Let's see. Well, you got to admit that's an interesting thing to see. Looks like a whole truck with cables holding it up. Pretty good sized tree that's got to support it. Yeah, pretty interesting. The sights you see here. Yeah, it smells like skunk. Could So we went down Wilder Ridge Road, and we went through Honeydew. I didn't get any video of any of that, but we went through the little town of Honeydew. It wasn't much there. Then we took this windy Wilder Ridge Road, and now we're back. Now we're on the dirt road that goes to where we're going.
Where are we going?
We're going to a campground. I said earlier, but I can't remember what the name is right now off the top of my head, but that's where we're heading. And then we'll be getting to Shelter Cove tomorrow. Boy, coming down that, on the map here, coming down that zigzag, those are some tight turns on that, some tight switchbacks coming down that hill. So here's a pretty little creek.
Moving way too fast. One day you'll pay for what you do.
We stopped and got out here to let the dog out and
You're moving way too fast.
look at this pretty little creek. Clear water. It's a beautiful scene. And then there's my nemesis right there.
I might not be around when the blues catch up with you. Headed for a fall, unless you find some middle ground. Headed for a fall, unless you find some middle ground. If you want me to stay, babe, you better slow your motor down.
Well, there's the Tolkan campground sign. So we'll go in here and see what this looks like. Well, we settled in here at this campground. There's one other campsite that's used. We're kind of out on the end. We're at number 7, kind of on the end of it. Today's drive was kind of interesting. When we hit the dirt road, the first, well, maybe mile and a half, 2 miles, was really tight switchbacks, and they were really loose gravel. I'm glad we went down them instead of up them. If we'd have gone up, we would have been probably spinning some tires, even in four-wheel drive. So pulling that trailer. Without a trailer, you know, a normal four-wheel drive had no trouble with it, but you know, having a trailer behind you and then having to swing really wide, there was a lot of dugout spots along the inside edge where people had tried to cut the corner and spun out and dug holes. So anyway, that was the only bad part of that road. And then after we got to the bottom where we went across that bridge, from then on the road was just a great drive, and it was just beautiful going through the trees and the ferns, and just a really nice drive. And then this campground's kind of cute. It's right on top of a knob, and we're not very far. I don't know, we're maybe a couple, 2 or 3 miles maybe at the most from the road going into Shelter Cove. So we'll be heading down to Shelter Cove tomorrow.
Show them
And
the rocks.
yeah, this is a nice campground. This is really kind of a pretty little campground. We got a spot, nice flat spot to put the trailer. There's another campsite right there. And I'm not sure how to get to that one, but the other people that are here are right up there between the bathrooms. Might be able to see them. So it's another BLM campground. It's $15 a night. We're $7.50 for us. Of course, we didn't have 50 cents, so we had to give them an extra 50 cents because we only had ones. So, but still is a pretty good bargain for us. So we're not unhappy about that. A lot cheaper than the ones in our country. I mean, there's ones up in Antelope Lake that cost almost $40 a night. I mean, and that's ridiculous. So anyway, Tolkan Campground, really a nice place. And we're here during the week. I mean, this is Wednesday, so I mean, that may be the reason it's not very busy, and that's good. That's just the way we like it.